years of age. Very good World Championships last year. Beat boxers from Moldova, Tajikistan. China, and then beat Tony Jeffries. So the very last contest at light heavyweight to decide who goes through to the last 8. Tony Jeffries from Great Britain was the first, 5-5 at the end of 4 bruising rounds against his opponent Alvarez from Colombia, and it was 10-9 on countback. So Jeffries just squeezed home by the narrowest of margins. Well, here we have Kazakhstan in blue. Yerkebulan Shynali, bronze medalist in the World Championships last year in Chicago. The southpaw against the tall, stringy fellow from Puerto Rico, Carlos Negron. Only 21 years of age, so 2 comparative youngsters. Shynali a point up already. There's a fast right hand from him. Very nearly scored again.
How tall is this Negron? He's massive.
He's about 6'5" for a light heavyweight. That is enormous.
Yeah, it really is.
He must have got hollow legs.
Like Peter Crouch.
Well, if you're as good as Peter Crouch, you'd be signing him for West Brom.
Yeah, we'll have him. No problem. We need a good striker.
Actually, I'm surprised you haven't signed Jane Crouch, the female professional boxer. 1-0 to Kazakhstan. Tries to step inside, delivered a left hand to the torso, but it didn't land with sufficient force to impress the judges. Extraordinary contrast in styles. Shynali is not that terribly big for a light heavyweight, but his opponent is towering over him.
No prizes for guessing the tactics here from both boxers.
Nil then to Shynali. Lost in the semi-final in the World Championships to the eventual gold medal winner. That's from Uzbekistan, who has actually gone out to the man from Tajikistan.
Got to start using the uppercut, Negron. No doubt about it. If he can hold centre ring, then he would have a better chance of winning this contest. But Shynali, a very skillful fighter himself. Just controlling things at the moment. This man's got all the physical advantages. He should be trying to take control.
The big tall fellow in red, the orthodox boxer, 6'5" of him, huge for a light heavyweight. Did enter the World Championships last year. He's conceded another point to the man in blue, Shynali from Kazakhstan. He qualified in the first American qualifier that was in Port of Spain in Trinidad and Tobago. Beat boxers from Mexico and Argentina, then Washington Silva from Brazil. And won the final against Luis Gonzalez from Venezuela, who's already gone out. But Shynali just cruising at the moment.
Yeah, he's boxing very well here, Shynali. He's concentrating on getting inside the longer arms of Negron. He's done that well, looping his left hand across, followed by a right hook. Negron has got to box at range. I mean, it's just, you've got to, once you know, if you're that tall, you've got to use those physical advantages. Pop the jab out, throw the uppercut if he comes down low, but just keep your distance against him. Don't let him nowhere near you.
Well, if you've got a ring the size of a decent back garden, why would you want to box as if you're in a phone box?
Exactly.
$5-0 to the little fellow in blue. Well, little compared with his opponent. Good round this for Shynali.
Yeah, he's closed the gap down well here, got inside, scored with more accurate punches. Just disappointed with Negron. I mean, I know some boxers, Jim, lack ability, just natural ability, but when you've got a guy who's 6'5", long arms, I mean, it's just pretty simple. Just throw out the jab. The guy's got to get to you, he's got to come forward to try and land punches, so you just throw that uppercut, but nothing.
Nothing really landed there, actually. There was a sliding blows. There was not a bad little right hand, but he got caught as he came in. Good work in the retreat by Shynali. Just let his man come on to him and popped him off with that right hand.
Yeah, and there was an example of Shynali actually maintaining the gap and bringing his opponent onto the shots. Should be the other way around.
Midway point in this, the last of the light heavyweight second round contest. Kazakhstan in blue. Yerkebulan Shynali leading by 5 points to 0 against his tall, stringy opponent, Carlos Negron Colon from Puerto Rico. Negron came through against the Iranian Gorbani 13-4 in his opening contest. Shynali had a much tougher one against the vastly experienced Semiotas from Lithuania, but he won it 11-3. And he's leading here in the third round 6-0. Hasn't really been pushed at all, has he?
No, but Negron is actually moving the wrong way here. He's moving to his right, and he's just walking onto that straight left hand. He's trying to throw punches in 2s and 3s, but as he's coming forward, he's getting caught. Well, he lands one though. That's better.
And a second one. Giving himself a decent chance if he can pick up another couple before the end of this round. Who knows? Left hand from the Kazakhstani boxer was well short. Not surprising, because he's got such a long way to travel to reach the chin of the big fellow.
It's very, very important when you're a tall boxer that you don't overreach. If your body weight comes over your front foot, you really are messing with danger. Just pop out the jab and sit back, bring him onto the shot. But Shynali, give him credit. He's controlled the movement. Oh, lovely.
Oh, great shot. Good left hand by Shynali. Better defense by a Negron, but he's not going to win this. The winner goes through to meet Krumona from Tajikistan, whom Shynali has beaten. A little short left once again from Shynali. Just has that little bit more boxing, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been a bit more accurate with his punches. He's fought the right fight. He's got inside. He knows you've got to work in at mid and short range. Can't afford to stay at long range, but Negron has made it just so easy by coming forward. Over the front foot, look, gets caught there. Gets scrappy towards the end, but yeah, Negron actually got caught with a shot there coming forward. Negron's making it very, very easy for Shynali because he's closing the gap down himself. And your southpaw on the inside here, Shynali is just a more accurate puncher. Think of the length of the arm of Negron, length of the joints. He's just not made for mid and short range work. That's why he's unsuccessful there.
Well, you can see him moving up to heavy at some stage in the not too distant future. Shynali simply doesn't have the height or anything like that to move up, so he'd be quite happy to stay, I'm sure, at a light heavyweight.
I think he needs a good stake down in first, Jim. Put a bit of weight on him.
Speaking of which, it's nearly nose bag time. Another 2 minutes and we'll be off. 8-2 then to Kazakhstan in this last light heavyweight contest. Already through to the last 8 are Britain's Tony Jeffries, who will meet the Hungarian Imre Zello. Washington Silver from Brazil, who's up against Ireland's Kenny Egan. Zhang from China, who will be in against a useful Algerian Ben Kabla. Kurbanov from Tajikistan, who will meet the winner of this one. And at the moment, it's pretty certain it's going to be the little fellow in blue, Shynali from Kazakhstan. Bottom half of the draw, by far the harder. Little chopping right hand from Shynali didn't land.
I thought Negron there landed with a shot. Wasn't scored. Hasn't thrown one left hook. Negron, long left hook. It's also a punch that should be practiced against a southpaw. Right on left hook combination, and especially here, long range left hook may have done the trick.
Oh, stop, please, when you're told. Just listen. Negron desperate to get on with things, but he's been well outboxed all the way through this.
There's that left hook.
Immense physical attributes of his. Well, he's got his man right at the end with a good shot, and then he got him with another, but it's been far too late from the Puerto Rican, and he's gone out to the pretty impressive 20-year-old from Kazakhstan.